The 2025 presidential rematch is officially in full swing. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are hitting the campaign trail harder than ever, and a new fundraising record, packed rallies and escalating rhetoric dominate the headlines. Debate stage footage from 2020, split screen images of both candidates today. It's a showdown America has seen before, and one of the both parties have been preparing for since the last ballots were continued in 2020. President Biden is seeking a second term at 82 years old, touting what he calls steady leadership in turbulent times. Donald Trump, now 79, is making the case for a return to what he calls America's winning years. While the rematch was expected, it's already proving to one of the most hated and expensive presidential races in US history. Biden is speaking at a Union Hall, Trump at an outdoor rally in a red state. This week alone, Biden drew a crowd of more than 12,000 supporters in Detroit, Michigan, a critical swing state. His message focused on protecting Social Security, defending abortion rights, and continuing investment in green energy. Trump, meanwhile, filled a stadium in Dallas, Texas, and with over 15,000 attendants, hammering Biden on inflation, border security, and foreign policy. Both companies are leaning heavily into their strongest voter bases. Biden continues urban and suburban moderates along the young progressive, while Trump is doubling down on rural voters, evangelical, and working class conservatives. Key swing states: Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada. Key swing states: Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada. Swing states remain the ultimate prize, with polls showing result in thin margin in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona. Fundraising total side by side with bar charts. If there's one thing is this race is not short on its cash. The Biden campaign reported raising $82 million in July, boosted by high-dollar fundraiser in New York and California. Trump's campaign is not far behind, pulling in $76 million during the same period, with strong support from smaller dollar online donors and mega PAC. Political analysts say both wire chests could top $1 billion each by election day, a first in US history. Donors at event, campaign merch table, online ads. Much of that money is already fueling a wave of TV ads, social media business, and grassroots organizing in battleground states. Biden speaking at a manufacturing plant. Trump was greeting supporters at an airport rally. Biden's strategy centers on finishing the job, pointing to infrastructure investment, manufacturing job growth, and a strong NATO alliance. This campaign is also working to frame Trump as a threat to Democrat norms, citing this role in the January 6 Capitol attack. Trump's approach is focused on restoring greatness, promising lower taxes, tighter border security, and what he calls an America First as energy plan to reduce gas price. He is also hitting Biden on age and mental acuity, a theme echoed by Republican surrogates. Voter interviews, year size, campaign buses. With less than 90 days until the first debate, both campaigns are sharpening their attacks while trying to avoid major missteps. National polling average: Biden 48%, Trump 47%, margin of error plus minus 2%. National polling shows the race in a virtual tie, with each candidate holding strong in the Persian basis but struggling to win over undecided voters. Independent candidates and third-party runs could also tilt the balance in tight states, a wild card both sides are watching closely. Voters castling ballots, campaign rallies, debate states lights tamping on. As the 2025 election barrels toward November, the Biden and Trump rematch is shaping up to be a political battle for the ages, one fueled by money, passion, and deep divided over America's future. This is just the beginning.